Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition, Part 5. We're already in Part 5. I know it's because we've been playing through this a lot, and last time we played, we helped out Zaid with his problem. We also went and got the Hammerhead floaty hover plane, whatever you want to call it, yeah, for Project Firewalker. Now we're back on. Essentially, we've traveled here to the Citadel because I figured that we would stop here and recruit Kasumi, but also coming here to the Citadel allows us to access more stores. So the Citadel, as you'll notice, is laid out differently than it was in the first Mass Effect. So let's go ahead and come to the Citadel. So massive. Such a fucking massive ship. Alright, we're here. Let's take... I think Miranda's a little too blunt, so let's take Garrus. And let's take, Jacob. We're trying to recruit a Master Thief. I want somebody who's a little bit calmer. And, somebody... Obviously we want to take somebody that works for Cerberus, but we also want to take somebody that's a little bit, you know, a little easier to work with. So this is also where we get to experience the whole.
Commander
this is my
Shepard,
favorite.
Enter the password and receive a free gift. Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
Thank you.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Oh, gee.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
Alright, well, we'll do it.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Kasumi is a really interesting character. Alright. So there we go. Now we can help recruit her and everything.
2 years since the destruction of the Destiny Ascension, planning for the fleet of the new Allied Citadel Defense Unit have reached another impasse. The Usari Republics has ceded its...
Okay, so we have Zakara Cafe, Saronis Application, Certa Foundation, Citadel Souvenirs, Rodom Expeditions, Dark Star Lounge, Com Terminal. So yeah, we have a few things. All right, stuff for Kasumi. All right, stealing memory, travel to Beckenstein.
Defense responsibility to the Turian hierarchy.
I'm sorry, sir,
The
but
human
only...
alliance
I thought it might be
maintains a
nice to come
majority
back
of
here
their
and see how
forces.
it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Can I help you, ma'am?
It's been a couple years since I
Yeah.
passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3...
Goodbye.
Figured they say something about our weapons.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
I
listed
was.
as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
Bailey.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually, you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about just press this button right here, and we call it done.
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
All right,
That'd
well,
be
do
great.
it.
Done. You're good to go. You should head up to the
Thanks.
Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost Spectres is still kicking.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Let's talk about a few things.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
CSEC has changed.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
That's a good point.
I need to talk to the Council.
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Alright. Well, thanks, Bailey. Interrogation room. Alright. Hey,
Welcome back,
Vina!
Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon. The Alliance Embassy has issued a travel advisory for human visitors to the Citadel. Would you like to hear it now?
Let me
Sure.
hear the travel advisory.
Due to recent adjustments to the Council, humans may find aliens on the Citadel less friendly than usual. Alliance citizens
Oh, really?
are advised to limit their time in non-human sectors. Group travel is strongly recommended. If you feel you are
well,
being
look, I'm in the
followed or
group.
threatened, talk to any nearby CSEC officer, or contact the embassy through the station network.
Or I'll just shoot them.
That makes it sound like there are anti-human race riots going on.
There have been 26 incidents of large-scale civil disorder aboard the Citadel in the past 2 years. Many non-human residents disagree with the Alliance-led restructuring of the Council and wish a return to the status quo.
That explains the tension on the station. Is the Alliance doing anything to calm the population?
Any further information has been deemed inflammatory by the Office of Information Management. Be advised that your inquiry has been forwarded to Citadel Security. If approached by
Oh my
uniformed
God.
officers, please cooperate fully.
Whatever.
It looks like this place has recovered from Sovereign's attack.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on Tasery Ward.
Geth? It was Sovereign who led the attack. A Reaper.
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic extinction cycles.
Liars. I guess blaming the Geth for everything is easier than trying to explain the Reapers.
Of course.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago, additional security precautions were implemented for the safety and security of residents. In addition to increased CSEC patrols, weapon carry restrictions have been tightened.
How charmingly fascist.
So has crime decreased?
Violent crime has decreased by 23%. Property crime has decreased by 41%. Incident clearance has improved by 16%.
I find that hard
What
to believe.
stores are available on this level?
Only one store exists on this level. Citadel Souvenirs offers licensed mementos of your visit. Their line of starship models is well regarded.
That's all
Yeah,
for now.
well, I'm gonna go
Thank
there.
you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
So yeah, you can listen to news reports if you want on here.
Good
hello.
day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
So you can pretty much endorse like everything to get discounts.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. Citadel Souvenirs outlets are owned by the council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station. We offer an assortment of decorations suitable for display in your personal quarters.
I'd like to buy something.
My apologies. I do not make sales. I'm here to answer questions and process returns and exchanges. To make a purchase, browse our electronic catalog over there.
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
So it begins. Everybody's gonna have I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel. I'm playing at every store. Space Hamster! Space Fish! Hey, there's an SR-1 Normandy ship, and the Destiny Ascension. They bought everything. Yeah, it's nice because
or maybe a model ship.
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
It's festive, and you like ships.
I'm an engineer.
It's festive, and you like ships. Don't you like ships? All right.
I hear this
Your
is
cafe.
the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Oh shit. So yeah, here's the high-grade provisions. Quality cuisine items. There's our groceries that we needed. And then there's the Ascension novel and the Revelations novel. Fun.
Shepard, are you looking to continue your education? It's one thing to know how to shoot a gun, but do you have the career skills to deploy and manage today's high-tech network infrastructures? The Henley Technical Institute can help.
I heard that there's lakes up on the Presidium.
So yeah, I think it's in my codex. Yeah, the publication. So yeah, we have Ascension, written by human author Drew. Human author Drew Karpyshyn. The popular military historical novel Ascension focuses on several lives warped or destroyed by the human survivalist cult Cerberus. Following the Citadel attack of 2182 and the accelerated rise of human influence in the galaxy, Cerberus instituted Ascension, a secret biotics program aimed at producing a superhuman warrior. Biotics prodigy Gillian Grayson, a 12-year-old autistic girl, suffered for the sins of her father, a secret Cerberus operative and red sand addict. Paul Grayson was ensnared in a web of criminality involving a Quarian traitor and extending to Saren Arturus, the Geth, and a terminal threat to the Quarian flotilla. Having fled to the Terminus systems with his daughter after exposure of Cerberus linked to Ascension, Grayson was pursued by Gillian's teacher, scientist Kaylee Sanders, initiating a chain of tragedies that demonstrated Cerberus' nearly unlimited power and boundless ambition. So there you go, that's the Ascension book, and then there's Revelation. Another popular military historical novel by human writer Drew Karpyshyn that dramatizes human conflicts and political expansion following the 2148 discovery of the Prothean mass relay on Pluto and the beginning of human galactic exploration. In 2165, years before the rise to political prominence, Lieutenant David Anderson was a young veteran of the Turian War investigating the destruction of a top-secret military research station, Shanxi. Every scientist stationed at Shanxi had been slaughtered except Kaylee Sanders, who disappeared with secret files, making her Anderson's prime suspect. The book traced Anderson's dangerous investigation of Sanders, which included run-ins with Blue Sun mercenaries and a Krogan bounty hunter. The investigation uncovered illegal research into AI and forced Anderson into an alliance with human-hating Turian Spectre Saren Arturus, who would eventually enter the genocidal collaboration with the Geth. So yeah, there you go. A couple of books, and then 4 knacks, of course. So yeah, you know, there's always books to buy. Yep, and then we got our ingredients.
Fish. No, they're not. You ever been up there? No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk. I think you're...
I'm Commander Shepard.
So we just gotta ask about fish. Find someone in the Zakara market who knows about the Presidium Lakes and ask them about the fish. Well, probably it would be her.
Welcome back.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
We offer an assortment of...
Thanks for your time.
Of course, citizen.
Maybe it's the Turian guy over here. Cafe, this Care Cafe.
Fine. I just need to pick up some spices. Amino dextrous and amino sinister if you have it.
You don't mix your spice chirality. What cooking school did you say you went to?
I don't go to cooking school. I just want something tasty to put on a steak.
Why don't you just go to Fish Dog Food Factory? It's on level 23. Ask for their tummy-tingling Tachanka sauce.
Maybe not. Hello, does anybody around here know anything about fish? Hello? Anybody know anything about fish?
I wonder what a Presidium fish would taste like. I'm telling you, there are no fish up there. I hear they're not.
Alright, so Apex Omni Tools, where the hell are we going? Alright, so we're going up here to, like, I would assume, Rodam Expeditions, the Darkstar Lounge. Alright, hello.
Human.
Tyrion.
Excuse me.
What?
Look, I know our races aren't on the best of terms.
You are kinslayers. Your Admiral Hackett let the Council die.
There's nothing I can do about that. What I can do is stop the Geth from attacking again.
You hunt Geth?
Geth, pirates, mercenary scum, all over the Terminus.
That's dangerous game. I don't like your kind, but I'll help the enemy of my enemy. I'll give you a discount, but I'll deny it if word gets around.
Thank you.
Just get the hell out of here before I change my mind.
Tell me about your services.
I sell guns. I don't think humans need any more than they already have.
Probably not.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
I beat the hell out of humans who try hacking the catalog to get lower prices.
Fair enough.
I thought weapons were restricted on the Citadel now.
Thanks to your kind. We store off-site and deliver directly to ships. Customers never touch a gun while they're on the Citadel. Make as many laws as you like, human. We'll always find loopholes.
I'd like to buy something.
Then use the catalog kiosk like it.
I'll be going.
Let the door hit you on the way out.
Thanks. Alright, sniper rifle damage. Just damage stuff. Ammo capacity. That's something I'd want. The Aegis vest. Size or sniper rifle, sentry interface. The Aegis vest is pretty cheap too. I want the sniper rifle as well. See if it's better than what we're currently using, so let's grab it. Everything else can kind of wait for now. Like I said, a lot of these like these weapon upgrades, they're good to have, but you don't really want to buy them until I would say like
the assault rifle.
Later on. You have like an in-access of credits.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now. Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
I can't actually talk to this guy.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic.
Hello, does anybody know about fish? Hello, anybody know anything about fish?
Been years since I've been to the Citadel. Never changes, does it? No matter how long you're gone. Comforting to some people, I guess. Living in denial that all this could end.
Sure. Alright,
The people want to hear your story, Shepard.
oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Somebody's gonna get punched in the face here pretty soon. Yep, here's Dark Star. We'll go in there in a little bit. Let's
Got time for the press, Shepard?
Let's
Police
talk to
have been seen in
Al-Jelani.
Al-Jelani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Now, Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same side. You're bad, you're news. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to abandon the Destiny Ascension, sacrificing...
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions.
There it is.
I wish I'd done that the first time we met.
You bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that.
Okay.
Check vid.
Well.
Did we get it? Nice.
Yeah. Well, she kind of deserves it, so. Anybody know anything about fish? Hello? Fish experts? Hey, Presidium Groundskeeper.
That I can do for you?
I know that you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wharves. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leia Sonasy's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff tourists throw garbage in.
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
I noticed you're one of the grounds.
I get that. Oh, the only place I know of on the station.
Where is that gift
in the
shop?
market downstairs from the bar. Stealin sells aquariums.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demile flowers across from the convent.
What'll it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
Serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
I'm done for now.
Let me know if you change.
Well, I'm not gonna order a drink from you then, asshole. Dance? Bathrooms. This guy's just standing here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and leave.
Welcome. The Zakara Ward Promenade offers upscale shopping and entertainment options.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant.
For 10 credits, we offer data protection for any game we sell. The copy
For
protection
10 credits. What a fucking nerd. Love it. You guys want to play galactic games? Let's tell these guys there's no fish.
What do you want?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What? I told you. Why have all the water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all. Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
You're welcome. Yeah, we got some money. Alright, so now we can go down. So that's gonna have Seronis Applications and Certa Foundation, the warehouse, which I know that there is a quest later in the warehouse. Hello. Oh look at all the little travel transports.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes. With our Unification Day special, you can get up to 2,000 credits back.
Bye.
Such a deal.
Ashimas.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Yeah, I have. Bye.
This Clanless is a thief, and I want her arrested.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Certa Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into each other outside the Certa Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
Yeah.
I traveled with Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
Alright.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Certa Foundation store, she ran right into me.
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
Alright, relax, Monty Mole.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Certa Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Ma'am, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
What can I get you?
Okay, so... Alright, well, I guess we'll try to find that.
So which tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion. I thought you...
hello?
Welcome to Souvenirs Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Would you like an endorsement?
There's quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why is the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm
Such a
Commander
scummy
Shepard,
piece of
and
shit.
this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
That will be splendid.
number 2.
I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
That's fucking 2.
My favorite customer. What can I get you?
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days.
Oh.
If everything's automated, why are you here?
Customer service. Sweeping out the store, carefully explaining things to the technologically illiterate. It's stunning how many people think that light moves faster through expensive fiber optic cables than it does through cheap ones.
They're all the same.
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, tech damage, shield upgrade, this is useful, but we're gonna leave that for now. Alright, well, let's go back to the asshole over here and tell him his fucking credits at the store.
I felt her hand.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Souvenirs Applications. The clerk's holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy.
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
Can I give you money? This poor woman, man. Poor woman, man. That poor woman. Look what they've done to that poor woman, man.
What do you think?
Alright.
Maybe the immunobooster?
Good day,
Hi.
citizen.
Hello.
Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Tell me about your store.
The Certa Foundation is a human organization known for its genetic therapy regimens and genetically engineered products. Certa is probably best known for the development of Metagel.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know, it would make your services more popular. An endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
That's number 3, folks.
Just speaking to my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
It's almost like Shepard knows what she's doing. Like, oh, if I just say it all, you know. Alright, so yeah, Metagel upgrade, you know, really nothing worth it right now. We got this warehouse over here.
Tupari sports drink hit the spot right now? Tupari.
Yes.
Now available with dextro amino acids.
So there's this warehouse here. I feel like there's a quest that happens at some point in here. There's a person here that we get a quest from? Can't remember.
I just got a refund and exchange.
Anyway.
I was told to pick up a new Omnigel inverter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
Alright, so, yeah, there's the factory district. Yeah. There's all the secure levels, and then there's the Presidium, so let's go to the Presidium.
Shepard!
Anderson.
Welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
It's been a long time, Captain.
It's Counselor now. I had to give up my commission when I joined the Council. I'm glad you came. Though I was hoping the rest of the Council would be here for this meeting too. Unfortunately, they rarely listen to me. Sometimes I wonder if Udina would have been the better choice for this.
Nobody said this was gonna be easy. But I know you. You get things done.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I doubt Udina would echo it. He thinks I need to work on my people skills.
The ambassador knows how to play politics. Just tell him what you need and let him figure out how to push it through.
Unfortunately, that usually involves pissing off the rest of the Council. They veto my suggestions and nothing changes. Truth is, I just don't have the knack for compromising my principles. A bad trait for a counselor.
I'm still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of talk since you came back. Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the Council to see things from your point of view. But they refused to see you. You let the previous Council die during Sovereign's attack on the Citadel. They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
The Collectors are abducting our colonists in the Terminus systems. And I think they're working for the Reapers.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that. There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. The others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth.
All right.
But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
It's not like you to give up, Anderson.
I haven't given up, but I have to be realistic. Even as a counselor, there's only so much I can do. It's up to you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I've got is a title if you want it. I can reinstate your Spectre status. I won't win any popularity contests, but they can't really object. Your title was never officially rescinded when you died. Besides, you're still a hero to humanity. And the Council knows the danger of discounting our opinion.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll take whatever asset I can get, old friend. Coming from you, it's as good as the first time.
Not quite the same level of ceremony. And more symbolic than useful, but it still has weight in some quarters. The rest is up to you.
True that.
I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk
Speaking
about...
of Udina.
Shepard.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Stopped by to see how Anderson was doing.
I hope you didn't do anything foolish, Counselor. Like try to arrange a meeting with the Council. There could be serious political ramifications.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry.
Hey, Udina, I'll go talk to you in a little bit.
Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers
that's 5 years we don't have, buddy.
It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces have been rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Alenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Alenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
How the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
I would say you should come with me, but he'll just refuse.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just...
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
I know. I know, don't worry, I'm already on that. Yeah, so really Anderson is the only person we can talk to. It's not like the last time where you can just like walk around, so there we go. Like I said, we'll be able to go to the factory district later. But let's just return to the Normandy. Okay. Alright, so now we're in this system. What we got here? Feynman. A hydrogen methane gas giant, Feynman is of far less interest to the colonists of Beckenstein than its moons. All 24 are under heavy development by 3 rival firms. Oshichiri Heavy Industries, Guagkai Solutions, and the Dynamis Corporation. These 3 firms are under ironclad contracts to sell their raw materials exclusively to corporations based on or orbiting around Beckenstein, a situation which has led to heavy investment on Beckenstein from manufacturing corporations looking to get a piece of the action. Feynman itself has been relatively untouched by the mining concerns, as its strong magnetosphere and great dark storm cells generate a barrier to all but the newest generation of scanners. Veltman. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Veltman is home to the Koshiroten, enormous storm cells that appear as whitish spots and are visible as far away as Beckenstein. As with most other colonized gas giants, Veltman's orbital space sports a variety of helium-3 refueling stations for merchant vessels. Of particular note among the orbital stations is the Dynamis Corporation's facility for manufacturing metastable metallic hydrogen. Despite the risk involved in manipulating the powerful mass effect fields needed to do so, Citadel warships, which use the substance in their thrusters, can frequently be seen docking at Veltman as a result. This makes the Boltzmann system one of the most heavily patrolled in Citadel space. Thoft. Technically named Thoft, Dutch for the head. Thoft is a dwarf planet with a moderate carbon dioxide atmosphere and rich deposits of Paraclass. Originally put on the star charts when a human scout ship needed to discharge its drive core and wasn't able to reach the system's gas giants on time, Thoft has seen some development by Hoshichiri Heavy Industries. Paraclass from the asteroid can be found in common with industrial products such as industrial cable insulation and fire-resistant prefab housing walls. Wheeler. Wheeler is a sizable rock planet. Its atmosphere is a hostile mix of hydrogen and carbon monoxide, which poses little hazard to remote robo-mining. Modern equipment can easily tolerate the planet's temperatures and gravity. Wheeler's crust is rich in bauxite and other light metals used in fabricators the galaxy over. Alright, and then Beckenstein. The recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonization efforts, Beckenstein's founders had a decidedly less agrarian plan than Eden Prime. The mission of Beckenstein's first colony was to become Earth's off-planet manufacturing base, integrating humanity into galactic culture by producing needed goods. Meeting with mixed success for the first generation, Beckenstein then leapfrogged its competition by producing high-quality luxury goods that went straight to nearby markets via the Citadel. Today, Beckenstein is known as the Humans' Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth and the have-nots are rarely spoken of. Colony founded 2158, population 5.425 million. Capital Milgram. Alright, let me go ahead and
you
just
received
leave.
a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. Go to my captain scores real quick because I want to change my armor. And we can see our fishies! Look, we got fish! Oh yeah, you can feed your fish too. Fish! Yep, here's our ships thus far. We still have more to get, but... Oh yeah, and here's my hamster. Wait. Cerberus armor, the creepy collector armor, and the Inferno armor. So, I think we're gonna go to the offhand ammo back here. We're gonna go to the Blood Dragon armor. We haven't worn that yet. Oh, and actually, let's go to the tech labs real quick. For the... Okay. Hanging in there. Alright. Private terminal messages. From Samesh Bhatia. Commander Shepard, Mr. Udina offered to pass on a message for me. I wish to again express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nirali, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I have opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Nirali's picture hangs on the wall, and Alliance soldiers eat for free. It is the least I could do to honor the courage with which both you and my wife served humanity. Sincerely, Samesh Bhatia. If you remember, he was the guy in the first playthrough that we helped get the body back for. And yeah, so there are actual specific things that do carry over into the game when you help people and stuff. You do end up getting messages and things. It's actually really nice. You're not dead, from Emily Wong. You're alive? How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years but didn't offer an exclusive interview with your favorite reporter? Know when you come up for air and you're ready to talk, let me know. Emily Wong. Alright, Emily, I'll let you know. A gift of words from Consort Shiara. Commander, I thought my gift of words had been incorrect, an embarrassing notion, but my contacts tell me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense that you head toward an even deeper darkness. When you fought Saren, only your resolve was tested, but now I fear you cannot rely only on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure that those battling at your side fight with clear minds and glad hearts. Be well, Shiara. So yeah, the consort. It's good to hear from her. You Garrus are alive, from Chloe Michael, the doctor on the Citadel. Shepard, I was relieved to hear that you were alive. I was devastated to hear the destruction of the Normandy and those people who didn't make it off in time. After you went missing and were presumed dead, I feared I'd never see you or Garrus ever again. You and he did so much to help clean up the wards when you were hunting for Saren. The galaxy needs more people like you, and I'm glad that you're here to protect those of us who've grown to depend upon both of you. Is Garrus with you again, by any chance? After being so happy to hear of your survival, I wondered if perhaps he might have ended up with you. I left a few messages on his public accounts, but you know how he is about checking his mail, and I don't think the comm address I had for him works anymore, because he hasn't returned any calls. Always so busy on his grand crusades, his great passions, that he focuses on them to the exclusion of anything or anyone else. Anyway, if you know where he might be, I would really love to hear from him, or both of you could come by the next time you're near the Citadel. Thanks, Chloe Michael. And prototype recovered. The Firewalker, Project Firewalker. Good work on retrieving the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It proved useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contained significant intel on a few planets Dr. Casey and Dr. Aloy investigated. Edie has added the locations to the galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Despite Dr. Casey's obvious instability, he's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. We Still don't know how they got their tracking Dr. Casey, so be careful. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now let's go ahead and land on Beckenstein. So we have Kasumi. She has Shadow Strike and Overload. Here I am.
Looking good, Miss Allison Gunn. Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Alright. Well, what's with the outfit?
Take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason?
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up.
Hell
then
yeah.
we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
Boop shot.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
Alright, here we go. There's our statue.
This is our
I'm
stop.
looking good.
After you, Ms. Gunn.
Hold a moment, ma'am. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Hawk. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Allison Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you?
Well, we are.
You may pass through, Ms. Gunn. You were invited after all, but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No. We've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can.
All right.
We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's get on with the heist.
Contain that situation on Hull.
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
That goes to a security room. We'll probably have to get in there at some point. Let's case the vault and figure out what we have to do.
It's a piece of art, yes. Yes. I kind of feel like Bruce Wayne going to that security room to steal the secrets, and then all of a sudden Diana just shows up out of nowhere.
His gun.
We need to case the vault, Gun. You can chat up Hawk later.
This guy's got a lot of fucking art. All of which is fucking weird. I like this one though. Oh, here's a bigger version of it. Yes.
What's your read on that Hawk Angel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Alright. Trampsing around. Oh look, a nice little side. Nice little. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hawk's private rooms are off limits without proper clearance.
I'm dying to get in there, but we have to scope out the vault first.
Somewhere.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it. Careful. The barrier's still up. We'll have to shut it down to get to the door.
Okay.
Let me unlock that security room door for you. There we go. Ready when you are.
Oh, yeah, here we go. We're hacking.
You can't be back here.
Take him down.
Can't.
Assuming he just fucking hovered. I got a data pad. Nance, I have that problem too. So many passwords around here. Can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia. So it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. That voice scanner means the password is only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, want to grab some beers? Let me know, Samuel.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. We still need that voice sample from Hawk.
Alright. Well, I got $7,200 too. La 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 la.
There he is. All you need to do enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready.
Alright.
After you.
Miss Gunn, good to see you. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Miss Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Hawk gave me permission to go in.
Hawk knows procedure. You're not getting in till I hear it from my commander. Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
Alright, well. Let's go down here and deal with the voice scanner first, huh?
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Here, runs to the wall, around the pool. Mind me.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
Nice. Alright, we've got the barrier. What's out here? Data pad? Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place looks locked down tight. And Security Chief Rowe's in charge. No way Rowe would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry, Samuel.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. I have an idea to get us past that private room guard.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
Sneak into the private quarters. Well, let's go ahead and tell him about Private Rowe then, right?
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without
I
security
have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in. Enjoy the party.
Thanks, douchebag. Alright, here we are.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
Okuda decryption project update. Little progress to report. We now have completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Okuda family has not produced any matches. It's unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it's possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The permutations could be infinite. I suggest that we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
No DNA. Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack Keiji's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet. The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Okay. Another wall save of almost 8,000 credits.
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Sorry. No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough. Ha! Found a sample?
No, a credit shit.
1 credit. Nice.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Alright. There's more guards out there. I think that if you sneak in, you have to, like, kill the guards or avoid the guards. Okay, well, we are good to go.
That got it. The barrier's down.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
I'll check for security
And we're
cameras. Go ahead and get dressed.
Put on our blood dragon armor now. Hell yeah. So yeah, the Blood Dragon armor was an armor that you got if you had the code from Dragon Age Origins. It was like maybe not, maybe it was Dragon Age 2, but it was like a code that you would input that came with the other game, basically, that like allowed you to have the allowed you to get the armor. So we still have that. Oh yeah, let's switch up to the incisor here. Keep that. I'll keep that for now. That's the head of the Statue of Liberty.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
He's Michelangelo's David.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
Road statue.
Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that.
Rachni
Queen. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven. For good reason, I say. Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley. This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
Prothean statue.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing.
Here's a statue of Liberty's head.
Hawk get Lady Liberty's head. Damn you, Hawk.
That's a reference to Planet of the Apes. Statue of Liberty was the target of several terrorist attacks over its 210-year lifetime, but in 2096, a motley group called Freedoms First finally brought the statue down, protesting the induction of Canada and Mexico into the United North American States. The New York chapter of Freedoms First wanted a symbol that they would secede from this new union if necessary. In the early morning hours from November 1st, they smuggled small arms and 15.5 tons of high explosive into Liberty Island. Shooting or capturing the guards, they planted the explosives under the pedestal and detonated them at 7:37 a.m. The statue crashed to the ground in pieces, unexpectedly killing 4 of the Freedom First terrorists. The remaining team members were apprehended after long manhunts, but the damage was done. The outrage at the secessionists kindled the fires of the Second American Civil War. On November 4th, President Caitlin Chung signed an executive order to rebuild the statue. Approximately 1/10 of the steel beams and copper plating from the destroyed statue were recovered and used in creating the new one. The original's head was put on display in the National Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. It remained there for 2 years until the Battle of Washington. During heavy shelling by secessionist forces, the head disappeared. The new statue was completed in 2101, and the fate of the original piece was left to speculation and pulp novels. Interest flared up briefly in 2159 when photos surfaced of the head in the cargo hold of a star freighter, but by that time human media were far more concerned with the future. In the face of humanity spreading out among thousands of new planets, a statue titled Liberty Enlightening the World seems small and quaint by comparison. So there you go. Now you know. Seems like we found it.
I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
So it sunk in the ocean.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This should come in handy.
So there you go. The Locust acquired. Now we can use it for other squad members. It's a great box.
Oh God. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open. But you're still going to die, screaming, just like your old friend.
Let's see you try. This is where your special skills come into play, Shepard. Let's do this.
Alright.
You see that? Did I do that? Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
Reds from that. There you go, she can have the locust. Let's select the sniper rifle, see how this works for me.
They're coming from the front. Can't do it.
Go.
Going dark.
See ya.
They're out of the vault. Seal them in.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
Okay. Obviously up here is the way to go, right? Ooh, a PDA we can hack for some. There we go. $200.
Here they come.
Alright. Woohoo! There they all go! Well, I got them all.
See me? Watch where you're shooting.
What we got over here? Platinum, some spare part. Ooh, $5 grand. Oh shit! Well, I found our way out.
That got it.
Don't let them out of there with more property.
Another $1,200. We're gonna make bang off of this shit.
Kill Allison's gun. Bring the other girl to me. Hear that? Once her alive.
Lost shield.
I love it. There we go. Was there anything back here, perhaps? No. Let's make sure we look around for things.
And for me, Kazumi, you know what happened to your boy toy when he fought.
You don't talk about cases like that. Murderer! Going dark.
Oh shit! Sumi punched her in the fucking dome. She does that. She does that cool thing where she kind of just like disappears and then like warps.
This is valuable.
Good work. There's some tech damage data.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Moving to cover. Look straight ahead. Cloaking. Mind over matter.
Sumi, you just got this new submachine gun. Why don't you use it? Platinum. Nice. Man, Donovan, you're loaded with shit. $1,200. Yeah, we're making bank off this. I forgot how much like money was involved. Like I said, a lot of people are always like, "Oh, you don't ever have enough credits for like anything." Well, if you go around and you do shit like this, you're gonna have enough credits for everything. You just have to look. Okay. Is that a gunship? Remember?
Incoming! Get down! Could have done this the easy way, Gold.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Look left. Down you go. Cloaking.
Up ahead!
Lay down your weapon.
Gunship's back and with full shield. If I can get you...
Friend Kasumi, you're doing this for love?
Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship. Take out these guards. Straight ahead. Got a clear shot. Here we go.
She's running.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Right.
Coming from the front.
Even if you escape, I'm scouring the galaxy for you.
Have you been thinking? Going dark.
Need some cover.
Cloaking.
Goes again.
Up ahead.
Careful, men.
There he goes. Here we go, back to the Normandy.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiichi's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
Alright. Heist was successful. And we got Kasumi as well as her loyalty. Gained some experience. Flashbang grenade. She's got a new outfit. We got the Locust. Tech damage. We got a shitload of credits. 30,001. Hey, I'm wearing my dress. Alright, so let's go to the lab real quick. So this requires EZO. Only 1,000, it's not bad. Advanced training. Any more loyal squad members will increase the number of powers available for Shepard. Alright, let's do that. Let's do... I mean, we already have Flashbang, don't we? So let's do Inferno Grenade. Why not, right? Okay, so let's go back up to... cabin real quick. Change back into my sweatpants. And I think we're gonna go back to our regular armor. We'll do the regular N7 helmet. That's headshot damage, but it looks kind of dumb. So, well, this has only increased our health by 5%, so it's not really that worth it all that much. Increase health by 5%. Wait for your shields start regenerating. Let's go with that. Yeah, spare ammo capacity. I like the colors, so let's do that pattern though. Okay, we have our dress, the other dress. Back to our snug outfit though. Messages, okay. So, alright, we have Kasumi done. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's head to the mass relay. We'll head to another system first before we talk to others.
We have used half our fuel.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We have $143,000. Yeah, it goes fast, but you know. Alright. So now that we've done that, we have like all this Firewalker stuff out here that we can do. Local cluster's 100%. This is 100%. 100%. So, Overlord. You know what, let's go to Hawking Edda and do the Artifact Collection. I like to get these Hammerhead missions out of the way, because they're not really that special. Alright, we have, let's see here, we have the Shub. The first and larger of the two gas giants in the Hawking Edda gateway system, the Shub is composed mainly of hydrogen and helium. The brown and orange coloration of its upper cloud decks are caused by the upwelling of sulfur from lower levels of the atmosphere. Hebat. Hebat is a methane ammonia ammonia ice giant. When Heavy Metal Exomining of China won the bidding rights to develop the moon of Presrop in the Century system, it began by establishing helium-3 refueling facility on Hebat. The station, completed this year, is considered a model facility by the executives of the state-run company. But the station produces more than enough fuel to supply the HMEC ships running to and from Century. It has a crew of only a dozen for maintenance and oversight. Nearly all the day-to-day operations are automated. Okay, so we got Ver. Alusa. Alusa is a small, dense ice giant with high concentrations of water, ammonia, and methane. A few automated helium-3 fuel stations have been established to refuel the ore freighters shuttling to and from Kerrang. Sarau. Sarau is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its most obvious features are a pair of gigantic storm cells, one in the north hemisphere and another in the south. While richer in helium-3 than Alusa, it's with the difficulties of extraction from Sarau's gravity well and stormy atmosphere led to the other gas giant's development. Sarau has over 80 moons, ranging from a radius of 50 to 2,000 kilometers. The Asari Tersicore Council has established an observation post on one of the larger moons to study the planet's twin storm systems. Kerrang.
I have detected an anomaly.
Initial surveys of Kerrang noted its high density and active plate tectonics, suggesting a high internal heat fueled by greater than normal concentration of heavy elements and radioactives. Early test cores proved the mineral richness of the world, but distance from their mass relay in the Century system made it unprofitable to develop until late 2183. The atmosphere is a smog of methane, ammonia, and water vapor, a so-called primordial soup similar to the conditions of early Earth. However, there is no evidence of life developing on Kerrang's surface beyond the level of dextro amino acids. The minimal energy input of the red dwarf Ver have created an energy-starved surface environment, though the planet's volcanism does hold some open possibility for subterranean development. Alright, so we got, this is a rich planet.
Probe away. Probe away.
Okay, there's our probe.
Something on our sensors. Probe launched.
While we're here, we have been using a little bit of stuff. Like I said, I was gonna do.
Launching probe.
I'm gonna do a lot of it off camera.
Probe away.
But while we're here at this planet, we might as well do it.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Good amount of platinum. There we go.
Probe away.
Here we go. And now we can land. Alright, so let's take Kasumi. And we'll take Zaid, I guess. Alright, Zaid has... just leave him with that. And that's good. Yeah. Alright. I said, you know, the black hole gun, man, I'll tell you, there's nothing, just so good. The black hole gun is just so fun. Black hole gun. I made that joke in the last part, so my apologies. Okay, well. We will do this Hammerhead mission, and then we'll wrap it up, I think, for this part.
Scanning for mission objectives.
We got some, yeah.
Mission objectives located.
Black hole gun. I think it's gonna be stuck in my head now.
Get the dropship detected.
Yeah? Oh! See ya! Bitch. I love just like plowing into him. Yeah, this is my favorite. back out here. Okay, so no ability to like have an accident on the map. Maybe up here, yeah. Here we go.
Gift dropship detected.
Oh. See ya! Alright, that's 4.
Extraction complete. Warning. Geth forces detected.
Get out of here, you loser.
Acquired. Mission objectives completed.
Here.
Extraction complete.
Platinum. So, these Hammerhead missions do have those, like, you can find other resources, but you have to, like, really search around for them, and some of them are kind of annoying to find because they're hidden in really, like, obscure places. So, we may find some, we may not. A little bit of money. Really not worth it all that much. They never are. None of these are ever fucking worth doing. Alright. Let's head back to Sentry while we're at it. Cantra, a terrestrial world of average size. Cantra's atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of calcium. Aside from some spectacular formations of water ice at the poles, the planet has little to recommend it. Thoropto. Thoropto is a typical ice gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in its atmosphere. It has over 100 moons and an extensive ring system composed of pulverized rock, presumably the debris from shattered moons. Got the little asteroid field here. Travel through. Beep, beep. Clendagon. Clendagon is an arid terrestrial, slightly larger than Earth, but with a lower density that reflects its relative lack of heavier elements. The crust is composed of tin and aluminum. I always say aluminium because I have English friends. With wide deserts of dust, fine sand that are easily stirred by the wind. Clendagon's most striking feature is the Great Rift Valley that stretches across the southern hemisphere. What's most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological record suggests as a result of a glancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. I think we actually visited that planet at one point in the last game. And Tamahera. Tamahera has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is icy and composed of sodium oxide with deposits of calcium. It contains a few unremarkable metals, mainly consists of rock. The presence of canyons and floodplains indicate that liquid water once existed, suggesting Tamahera had a thicker insulating atmosphere in the past.
Only half our fuel remains.
Okay, we got our fuel depot here. Some fuel. And then we'll head to Schwarzschild. Atahil? A typical Vesuvian greenhouse world, Atahil is only of note for a few scattered craters. Though flattened by millions of years of high pressure, marks of orbital bombardment strikes are unmistakable. It is generally accepted among academics that whoever hailed from or settled Schwarzschild's second planet, Edimus, must have had outposts on Atahil as well. Edimus. Edimus is a super-terrestrial world, a third larger than Earth. It is a post-garden state that clearly shows evidence of attack from space. While now waterless, shores of former oceans now show patterns of cratering too regular to be anything but Satyrian bombardment by Dreadnought-class kinetic weapons. Although it is unclear how, most of the atmosphere has been lost. Archaeologists have found little of note. It appears that all settled regions were touched by the global bombardment. A few relics found suggest an advanced spacefaring culture thrived on the world somewhere between from 20 and 40 million years ago. The level of antiquity makes it impossible to estimate the world's former population or guess whether it was the race's homeworld or colony. Lenosa. Lenosa is a hydrogen helium gas giant. It is surrounded by several thin rings of debris. Analysis of this debris has been difficult due to extreme age and fragility, but several apparently nano-manufactured materials have been identified. This leading the leading theory is that the inhabitants of Edimus mine the atmosphere here helium-3. And finally, Rahali. Rahali is a typical hydrogen helium gas giant. It is notable because none of its moons is larger than 12 kilometers in diameter, a rare trait among the charted gas giants of the galaxy. Okay, so, on the next part, when we come back next time, we will travel, I think, to probably another, over here. Actually, some probes too up here. So I think what we'll do next time is we will head to the Kaelston Rift, and we'll do all that, and then I think we will probably, maybe we'll do Project Overlord, as well as the Geth Incursion in the Massing. We'll get these two, and then yeah, we'll see after those. We'll probably go and recruit Jack and get this cargo, and if we have time, we'll head to the Eagle Nebula to recruit the Warlord. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this part. Take care, everybody, unless I have a message. No, Kelly? Okay. Take care, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.